Welcome back to Investing with Ro. And today we're just going to look at the overall crypto market, the Bitcoin price and Ethereum price especially. Please take note, it's not financial advice, only for your entertainment purposes. But I want to ask you a favor. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I want to grow this channel, I want to grow this community where we can create wealth together. So if we look at the overall crypto market cap, we're sitting at just over 2 trillion. It has come down by it's been quite a red day today. We'll go into the Bitcoin and Ethereum chart now, but I'm definitely going to share my price prediction for the immediate short term on Bitcoin and Ethereum. If we look at the market dominance, still Bitcoin, Ethereum, they're king and queen. So they're sitting there at 41 and 19% respectively. So you can see overall it's been a red day. They say when there's you need to buy when there's blood on the street. So I think definitely we are entering into some purchasing opportunities where we can maybe dollar cost average into some of our investments. If we look at some of them, Bitcoin, Ethereum, I'll go into in-depth chart analysis and we can see where we can maybe get some good entry points there. However, all the altcoins, Solana just had a massive run up from in the 90s, 80s to about $130. I took some profits there at $130 and I'm actually happy with that. What I did this time with my profits is I actually bought Bitcoin with it on the because Bitcoin's also a bit down. Like I said, my long-term strategy is to buy and accumulate and hold Bitcoin. So I don't really care at what price I buy Bitcoin. I just want to buy Bitcoin because it's digital gold. It is the future and it's here to stay. I really think that Bitcoin in 10 years, 15 years from now could really flip the market cap of gold. Really excited to see where that is going, and also it's definitely gonna become a digital currency once some of the regulations kick in. I think that regulation is not going to be overall bad for the crypto environment. I actually think once regulation comes in, there's a lot of money that's going to be poured into these digital assets. So we are still early to the game, definitely. Cardano is definitely down a bit. I think that you can start looking at dollar cost averaging down into Cardano. We can actually maybe look at or we'll definitely pull up a chart for Cardano. I want to look at where there's some resistance points there. We can also so if we look at and what I also did was with Polkadot. So what I did with Polkadot was I actually Polkadot's been very quiet for the past year now, and it wasn't even making any profit. So what I did was I actually sold half of my Polkadot, and some people will probably say I'm stupid and I shouldn't have done that, but I don't know if Polkadot is gonna move up that quick, going to its all-time high of over 50s. Some people reckon over 100s, but there's still a clear resistance point that it needs to break in. I think that resistance is maybe at, if I can remember correctly, it's around about the $28. You can clearly see there is some resistance there, and it's just the $24, and it's just not seeming to get across that resistance. So what I did was I broke even on Polkadot. I sold half my Polkadot, and I also took that together with my Solana profit, and I just purchased some Bitcoin. I want to grow my Bitcoin portfolio. Remember in my first video that I shared with you, my perfect crypto portfolio, always 50% of my portfolio holdings I want to have in Bitcoin, 25% into Ethereum, and all the other altcoins is just 25%. That's where I get my profits. I take liquidity and I bump it into Bitcoin, Ethereum when the time is right. And I really think time is right now to dollar cost averaging into some of these projects. If we can look at the how can I say the biggest loser or coin that went down over the past 24 hours. We're looking at Celo down 13%. So 13%, it's not actually that bad. I mean, if you look at a Bitcoin being down 13%, that is quite bad. Well, that's moving into the wrong direction. Currently, we're only down 4.5%. I think that maybe this is a shakedown of some of the weekends who struggling to hold on to their investments, panic sellers and so on. Yeah, if we look at the biggest coin that went down over the past 7 days, I mean, Waves, Zelica, this Zelica just went on a absolute ripper upwards. And let's see if we can get, maybe if I look at the all-time chart here, you can clearly see here it's definitely going to move into some resistance, testing some resistance. Maybe it's a good opportunity to put some money into Zelica, not all of it, see if it keeps on going down. But I mean, there's clearly a resistance that it's gonna hit the resistance there, maybe test the resistance a bit. But if you can dollar cost averaging down all the way from there up until the next resistance will be there it's at 11 cents, then at the around about the 8-9 cents, and then going downward. I don't know when it will stop also, but it did have a big run up now, so maybe it is definitely it's correcting now at the moment. So yeah, Chile's also down by 22%, and Apecoin as well down by 20%. Apecoin just had a massive run up, so a big correction there is expectable, but I mean, you can still see $3 billion market cap, with being probably the biggest NFT out there, part of the Bored Ape Yacht Club. I think that definitely there's a lot of room to grow for this project. You can't pick up a lot about with the chart because it's the project's the coin's still so young, but definitely I think that it can it's definitely going to have another run up soon, maybe do a 2 or 3x. It's definitely possible, and in the pipeline you can see here the fully diluted market cap. I mean, if all this total supply is taken up, I mean, you can look at 11 billion, so that's a 4x roundabout from where it is currently, and it is definitely doable. So yeah, that keep this on your watch list. I definitely think that this can make some waves now. So if we look at the Bitcoin chart, and we can just look at a few things here, and I'm on the daily chart, so let me just unhide this and we can have a better look here. So I'm on the daily chart here. If we go to let's first go to the weekly chart and then just work our way down a bit. So if you look at the weekly chart, we're still in this uptrend with higher highs and higher lows. So nothing to worry about. I think in the weekly time frame, we're still in this bullish pattern. You can clearly see here my ascending triangle, which I have drawn up on the daily chart. We'll go to that now. We are definitely on the weekly chart. We are testing this support level here at 44,000. It's around about 44,000 US dollars. in the vicinity of the 44 to 45,000 US dollars, maybe in the midway. So definitely this is gonna, it's a test now for Bitcoin, and if the bulls can hold that, I still think that if we can go to the daily here, you can clearly see here the resistance level there, which we broke there, and which we are clearly testing now there. I really think that we still in the play for this. If we can confirm this resistance, I think it's just one of those days where we're shaking out some of the weak hands. Some people are panic selling, you know. So, but if we do not hold that, I mean, there is a big possibility that we can maybe the technical target being the 40,000 US dollars, which will confirm this ascending line here. But if we can hold that, we're still in the pipeline for this target of about 55,000 US dollars. I really think that our pattern's going to look like this. We're going to break that 48,000. We're going to retest the 48,000. We're just going to go up. Oops, sorry about that. We're just going to go up and go to an all new time high, 70,000 US dollars. Maybe towards, if we can have another, if we can have maybe a double top bull cycle maybe this year again like we had last year, we can definitely maybe hit like anything from 70,000 to 80,000, and then the next run up maybe anything but between 80,000 and 100,000 US dollars. But just to point out, this is crucial. This line here is very crucial. If we break that line, and we'll definitely confirm that with a maybe in the next 2 days or so. Let's see what today's daily close looks like, and then also tomorrow. But definitely, I think that this is a confirmation. It might end up being a good thing. It might be a trap for people panic selling. You know, they're going to sell their Bitcoin, and then all of a sudden Bitcoin might go up. So I think the best is just sit on your hands and wait it out and see what is gonna happen in the next few days. On the weekly, we're still bullish, higher highs and higher lows. On the daily, I like this pattern that's forming here. We broke out of this ascending. We are retesting support here, which we have to retest. If we can bounce off that support, we're gonna this prediction of mine is gonna play out. And also in one of my videos, I said where a top analyst said if we can break the 48,000 US dollars, there's a 80 to 90% chance that we are going to hit the 58,000 US dollars. We're even going to go past this price target of mine. So let's see what happens and how this all plays out. If we look at the Ethereum chart, so this is kind of interesting on the Ethereum chart. Oh, one more thing on the Bitcoin chart is if we go back to the weekly candle here, you can see that there is this W pattern that formed here, and the majority of the time when a W pattern is formed, I mean there you can see it there clearly there. That's probably not the best. See if this highlighter there, you can see this W pattern that's formed here. Majority of the time when a W pattern is formed and it breaks the support line there or the resistance line there, it is supposed to break to the upward. So definitely confirming this the support levels here, and I hope to see that break to the upward slope there. If we look at Ethereum, so Ethereum is a bit different, where there was no ascending triangle or so. We had this symmetrical triangle, which is actually a consolidation triangle or pattern, which we broke up. So basically, like we said here, the technical target there would have been, if we broke down, would have been 1,300, but I don't know, with the amount of volume and the market cap of Ethereum, it's highly unlikely that we'll ever reach that, but we broke up. So our technical target is the 4,000 US dollars. However, we are forming this M pattern here, and if we break this M pattern here, On the previous resistance, which is now support, if we break this here, we can look at the 2900 being retested again. And if you can see here, it's actually a very crucial level, because you can see here how many times have we've actually tested it. We've tested the 2900 there, and we've also tested it there. We broke down a bit and we just went through the 2900. So it's a very crucial level. If we this the 2900, that will be my second or my price prediction. If we break down from this level here, the 3200, and we break down, if we break up, I'm still in the line for the 4000 US dollars price prediction. If we pull out the Fibonacci retracement from the all-time high there, from the all-time high to the low there, you can clearly see that the price target, which I'm looking at, the 4000, is above the 0.618, and that's going to confirm a massive bull run for Ethereum, which can push Ethereum to 5000 US dollars. However, we were testing this golden pocket right here. We broke down, so we need to, same as Bitcoin, we definitely need to hold this line here, this 3200 US dollars. We are definitely testing that at the moment. If we can hold that, confirm the support, break to the upward, we will reach 4000 US dollars, in my opinion. Everyone, I thank you for watching this video. Please again hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. Let's see if we can get some entry points, create wealth together, and invest and and grow this channel so that we can create this wealth together. Cheers.